Hi guys.
Hello everyone.
Yay.
Welcome to Crucial Conversations
with the AAs. Da-da. So today, what's happening today?
Well, interesting topic is going down. So
I don't even think there's a topic today. I think this is like
it's a discussion.
It's like
a crucial conversation that needs to be had.
It's like a crucial conversation that needs to be
very, very crucial. It has to do with what Nigeria.
Yeah,
Nigeria,
really.
Our country. Our motherland.
And I think it's that idea, or should I say the reality of low social consciousness, low political consciousness. So I remember I think I was on IG, and then I came across this it's like dropping a report on your ministers, and then the person asked a question, do you know your ministers? And it just dawned on me that wait, so that's true. I don't even think like this whole what exactly is happening in government is something that an average Nigerian youth pays attention to. Before we even go into that, I think I would like you to talk on what exactly social awareness, social consciousness.
Okay. For the sake of today's discussion, I came ready, so let me just read what I have. Let me start from the basics. So what is social awareness and political awareness? So basically it involves recognizing how power structures and systemic issues influence society. It means understanding current events, diverse perspective, and one's responsibility to advocate for equity and justice.
It sounded like a lot of grammar.
Yes. So let me summarize it by saying it involves, in simple terms, an understanding of the events, perspectives, and understanding of our responsibility to advocate for equity and justice. So if you don't know or you're not aware of what your society consists of, and your place and your rights and everything that is contained in the concept of what it even means to be a citizen, and contains of what it means as your nation represented on a global scale, and how you as citizens need to hold your leaders accountable, and also the fact that you as citizens need to be accountable to other citizens as well. So it's like an accountability structure where everybody's in check. So
speaking of accountability structure, how accountable is the Nigerian system?
My smile is more accountable.
Well, I think I mean, basically what you just said, if I would put it in a plain language, is I think it's being aware of how a normal system should run, and actually saying that you have a place in this whole thing, and finding your place and pushing for things to be done right. So I want to say that I think it's rather shocking that an average Nigerian youth is not so probably interested in the system. It's not like they are not interested. We complain, we complain, we sometimes, not even sometimes, most times we're tired, but I think we are not informed. Would you like to talk about that?
Can I use some statistics to sure that? Okay, so let me read again. I came ready today. So let me read something now. As of today, right, Nigeria has 242 million people, right? That's 100%. Out of that, roughly 60% are 25 and below.
Wow.
It gets more shocking. So the remaining 40% are like 25 to 90.
Wow.
But that's not all. Out of that 60%, 40%, no, not out of the 100%, no, 40% is 0 to 14.
Wow.
And 20% is 15 to 25. Then the rest is the older population. Do you get it?
Yeah.
So think about it. 60% of us are young.
Yeah.
And inside that 60%,
yeah,
let me give you the actual numbers. So we have about about 96 million 0 to 14 and about 50 million 15 to 25 or 24.
Wow.
So what does that tell us? That 15 to 24 bracket is just 50 million of us. I won't say just, because that's like 20%. Then the larger population, 40%. So that means the other age ranges take up the remaining 40%.
Yeah.
So that means young people 40%, 0 to 14.
Yeah.
Then another set of young people 15 to 24.
Yeah.
Another 20%. That makes all the young population 60%.
Yeah.
And the average age in Nigeria is 18, if you like do the calculations. And also, what does that tell us? How many 0 to 14-year-olds are socially conscious?
Are socially conscious.
Politically conscious.
Kai!
They're just coming to the scene and they're hearing, okay, talking about different political parties, and they're wondering, okay.
It's not even something
they're still trying to understand what exactly is happening. But the 15 to 24-year-olds are the ones already complaining, like, look, can't continue like this.
But can we really say that we are informed?
Oh, are we informed?
Yes.
I would say largely no. We are mostly reactive.
Yeah.
To the things that are going on than proactive. We are mostly on the end of people who are like, I'm on the leash, or that I'm on the receiving end of something that happened, on the repercussion end, and not on the making it happen end.
What can I do? Where is my place? Where do I come in?
Exactly. So, I mean, just by talking to many average youths, the decision that seemingly most of us have seemed to have made is, I'll find my way.
I'll find my way. Yeah. So it's more like an individualistic
mindset.
Mindset, a culture, or more like creeping. Taking this route.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have I hear things like Nigeria is under a spell. I mean, I've heard that quite a number of times.
Yeah.
And my question is, could it be that this spell is working because somehow we have managed to use indifference as a coping mechanism for the hopelessness we see around us?
So the thing is that when someone is under a spell, they behave certain kind of ways that are not normal in quotes. So when you say there are different types of normal, but the normal that every other place you go is declared normal. Your normal is looking abnormal if you compare it on the global scale. So for example now, based on the question you asked, like what makes it look like Nigeria is under it, on many Nigerian youths are under a spell is just the fact that you are not expected in a normal society to stay with a government that is not even doing the BRS minimum. Roads and even like lights, power supply, like
lights and roads,
people
basic in education.
Do you understand the basics? And to top it up, security. So normally in that kind of scenario, it's expected that all the citizens come out and everybody's like, no,
we're
this
not going
is not happening.
And then
you either fix it or you get out of there. Right? But then when people just
they can do whatever they want to do, I'll find my way out.
The ideology that we are powerless to do anything, the system is bigger than us. It's almost sounding like what the Israelites spies.
By the way, sorry to cut you. How big really is this system? This system that is in a way keeping us, should I say handicapped or disadvantaged?
Should I just shock everybody right here now? What we're seeing in Nigeria has happened in the Bible before.
How do you mean?
Between Israel and Egypt. The Israelites were more than Egyptians. The politicians and people that are frustrating the country, I don't think they are up to 10,000 of them.
And there are 240 million of us.
People. So if you can check the Bible, the Pharaoh said, these people are more than us. if we don't put a system in place to keep them in bondage mentally, if they collaborate with any force, known or unknown,
they are going to overpower us. Wow.
And what actually happened? That's exactly what happened.
Wow.
When God said, I've heard the cry of my people, what happened? That was collaboration between Israel and God. Say, my people are coming, and say, I pray, I'll hear from heaven and do heal their land. So God heard their cry and then came to intervene. So to be blunt, right? The perpetrators are not as much as, but the thing is that the system,
and they are not even as strong.
So if 10 people can create a system, that system can control 1 million people. So that means if you multiply it by 1,000, 10,000 people can control 100 million people.
Wow. So what that means is that if these 100 million people that are being controlled, if let's just say 1% of them, or 2% or 10% of them rise and say, you know what, we're going to not take indiscipline, lack of we're not going to take abnormality as the norms, and we're going to demand, by taking up responsibility, demand that what we deserve, which is the normal, which is normal, what we deserve becomes our lot. If these people insist on it, that means we're actually going to get the normal that we actually deserve. But I think one of the things that is happening is that maybe the resistance we get when we demand makes us settle.
So let me come
with with what's not even the barest minimum.
You're giving me a perfect, clear picture of what you just described. So let's assume now that those 10,000 people are controlling 100 million people. And 1 million of those 100 million people, that's about 1%, have said, no, we want change. And that 1% go out. There's something called law, 10% of 100. No, that's 10 million. And 1%.
Oh, yeah.
So the law of conformity says that when more people are doing something, even the one person that is sane is likely to bend by the reason of your 99 people are saying we are going into the fire to get burned. Even you, the one person, you are like,
are you sure there's not something about this fire that I don't know?
And they're telling you that when we enter the fire, we're falling into the next life. Of it, there's no issue, there's no struggle, and all of that. And then you wonder, okay, people are going, and all these 99 people, you'll be thinking, but then that if your eyes can be open to see the bigger global picture, you find out that you are in a small cocoon where you are just one person that has sense out of those 100 people. And then you realize that I'd rather stay on my own decision and not follow this. So you can be able to tell the story to the next generation that I was with some 99 people that entered fire in the name of they're going to a better life, and I chose not to follow them. And when I traveled around the world, I saw that, oh wow, there are billions of people that actually exist. So in that moment of time, what made me feel like I was not thinking right
was because of love community. So there were a lot of people doing the right.
Rather, what I would suggest is those 1 million people, instead of wanting to stand up against the system, because the first person they will have to stand up to is against the 99%. So what I would suggest they do is build a system to counter the system, and that system should involve social awareness. To create curriculums, create platforms where how can we get people to see a different picture. If you do that consistently, you infiltrate the remaining 99%. So 1% grows to 15%, 15% grows to 30%, 30% grows to 40%. But then you're crossing that 60 to 70% mark. So 70% of the 1% influence the others, and then 70% of the people now believe that no, like they have now understood
everything begins to topple.
So now even the other system will be feeling the effect, the resistance coming gradually. No government can stand it. So it's system versus system.
I think one of the things that I've observed over time is that actually the people carry a lot of power. I've realized that governments, the people, I feel like, God has given humans a lot of power. However, I think maybe sometimes we think that, in a way, the salvation we're looking for, the Messiah we're looking for, somehow we think is someone else.
Thank you so much.
Somehow we think it's maybe this person or that person, and in a way, somehow we don't actually see that it could actually be you. You could actually be the Messiah.
Exactly.
You could actually be the method
so, you know,
that God wants
now,
to use.
It's like
to bring the liberation.
Ideologies begin to shift.
Yeah.
And then, or before even the thought patterns begin to form into like ideologies that become philosophies. And those philosophies are what people now live as their lifestyles. When people are going to live the different lifestyle that transcends or that transmits or not transmits, or that reflects a different system. So for example, when an average African or Nigerian travels abroad, when they come back, their consciousness is different. It's shockingly different. If you bring everybody that's traveled abroad back to Nigeria will, but what will happen is that the kind of information you hear, they'll tell you that we're living in dysfunction. You don't understand. Like what we are living in is not government. Like this is wrong. Like where I'm coming from, what I experienced for those 5 years there. Trust me. In fact, and before a government will make those people happy, they will go the extra mile. Do you understand? Because they have been in systems that work. So most of the young people 0 to 14, how many of them have that exposure? So 40% of the population don't even have any idea of what is outside there.
Of what's outside.
Then the other,
yeah. Sorry to cut you. So just to like, I mean, because of time.
Yeah, sure.
So just wrap it up, right? My train of thought, right? I was insinuating that based on observation, it's as though we don't see ourselves as the Messiah. We don't see ourselves. Let me not use the word Messiah. Let me use the word the sent ones. Like we don't think. Yes, we don't see ourselves as the change makers, but it's just someone else. It's just
it's always
someone else that would make the change. And I think it's because somehow we think that the idea of leadership is a position, not an identity. So it's somehow difficult for us to take the lead because we feel like I am not in government.
So
I am not in not in position. I'm not in this. I'm not in this. I'm not in that. And as such, I can't be the one to lead. And I feel like when the young ones, the younger ones begin to take the lead, especially to get informed, because I believe in fighting, but I believe in fighting with wisdom, because that's what gets you a structure that works, not just chaos after your fight, right? Doesn't get you chaos after your fight. When we begin to take the lead to actually get involved in being aware, I believe that we'll begin to see where we come in. And when we come in those places, one youth per time or one youth, after another, we realize that what we're going to prevent is these current leaders transferring this leadership to their children. Because the truth is that for example, there was in fact we've had two leaders presidents that they've led twice, and there is this, if we're not careful, there will be this
people coming to do
we will have recycling.
We have people coming to do 3 times. They will change the policy.
We'll have recycling, and it looks like it's impossible.
You would think that because Obasanjo tried it and it didn't work when he wanted to go for 3rd term and they shut it down. It would be shocking to know that now if they tried, they might actually work.
It's true.
And the fear of the fact that people not agree. Okay, look at what happened. They put Muslim ticket. Normally you would have thought, that's the coming. They tried it and the opposition.
So how are we sure that
my own formula,
an eternity term tenor will not work.
So this is my own formula in my mind. My own formula in my mind is the only thing that can peacefully remove a bad government, right, is a political party that is well structured by people with an ideology that is progressive, productive, and poised towards change. So if the youths are not coming together to first of all fight their way into getting their political parties, then building the structure in the political parties, then gathering support through their political parties. And if you notice, someone looking up to I'm looking at a lot, Mr. Peter Obi, one thing that he needs to be able to rise in any given endeavor is a political party that works. So wherever he is, if the political party is not properly functioning, he can't even say he's running for presidency. And if he doesn't run for presidency, he can't compete. And if he doesn't compete, he can't win. So first things first, you get your voters card and everything. The next thing, you get your representation in a party. The next thing, you begin to put resources together to set up a party. So the fight begins with things like when they tell you to sign up a political party, you need like 100 billion or that's where the fight starts. We'll go to the courts and say, what kind of thing is that? How can you tell us that we need 100 billion to start a political party? We not agree. We'll go fight it in court everywhere. And I don't know that even Supreme Court, they try to shut that kind of thing down. Do you get? So whatever is those barriers to entry, first of all, break it down from there. So if they say, okay, allow them, the pressure is too much, they allow them, they start, they make progress. Political parties in progress, political ideologies are forming. Look at ANC now. I would encourage us to go and read the history of ANC in South Africa. Nelson Mandela was very, very pivotal in that, formation and growth. That's why I tell you, ideologies are powerful. If we understand the power of, even the power of youth. I believe that currently 0 to 40%, they are watching. They are watching what we 15 to 25 are doing. If we don't seem to get it right, they themselves are a force on their own. 40%. By the time they begin to create their own ideologies and move into the systems, they're already seeing that, okay, this government, then the people that are my seniors, they don't seem to know what to do with this government. For me,
I'm not going to take that.
I ain't gonna have you seen how the Alphas are behaving already? Those guys are ultra smart. But we're not going to wait for Gen Alpha to start saying that we failed. So that's where the responsibility is on us.
So one last thing. So what of somebody that says, okay, I get you, political party, get involved, get aware, like I'm still trying to survive.
There's the spiritual part, there's the economic side, there's
like I'm still trying to survive.
It's still ideology, because if somebody thinks about it, this government can kill me if I'm not careful, because by mistake Okada don't hit you. If you go to hospital, nobody treats you. From minor injury, small tetanus, the person can die. So someone died of snake bite the other day. I'm like, these are like basic. You just took the venom and you are anti-venom and you are done, and you go home. So do you know how people die of oxygen? Like oxygen. So at the end of the day, that thing I avoided is how much is the price of oil? How much is the loaf of bread? How much are the basic amenities? It's already affecting now. Okay, if someone that should 10K today, how many things can you do with 10K?
I think based on what you just said, anybody that is thinking I need to survive should know that what is choking life out of you is actually what you are ignoring, which is the system.
Exactly. So
all right. Do you want to say one thing?
If I go on,
the truth is that
sentence,
I don't think this conversation 1 hour is even enough.
If I start this conversation, because this is very, very dear to my heart. I may be the president of Nigeria tomorrow.
President.
But everything starts from, I will just say it clearly. That political party. Non-negotiable. Political party that represents the interests of a generation. Then we need the prayer force too. Because it's a spiritual battle we're also fighting. We're fighting a political battle, we're fighting an economic battle. We're fighting so many battles together.
And we need a lot of wisdom.
A lot of resources. And then I know that
intention and resilience.
Nigerians have the power to mobilize. But this is also what I'm saying. If you're out there and the Lord has laid it on your heart to be in politics,
and you are running away.
That's the reason why Nigeria is like this. I'm just telling you.
And you're feeling like, no, I don't want. See, the interesting. Do you know that I realize that if we get Nigeria, like this matter of Nigeria solved, I feel like over 50% of our problem has been taken care of. Of course. Is it transportation? Is it fuel?
People will return back to Nigeria. Do you think people are enjoying themselves abroad?
Is it light? Like if these basic things are actually solved, do you know that let me give an example.
Just to cut that point, I say a lot of people are actually suffering abroad though.
Actually,
if the country is good, actually, come back home.
Actually,
say, see.
Actually,
abroad, I'll go to my country. It's better for me. There's been a system where what happened now, and you can't talk because they will send you back to your country. You know when the leash somebody has on you is that I'll send you back to your country,
and you're like, yeah.
Easy money because they say, oh yeah, do like this, oh yeah, they increase tax. What do you want to say? You're not their citizen. You pay it. And when they say if you don't pay it, you send it back to your country.
And like someone will say, the grass is not greener on the other side. It is greener when you intentionally water it and cultivate it.
And you can only do that on your land.
On your land.
You cannot go and cultivate on that person's land though.
On your land.
Even if you say I'm not happy, you say don't help Jashi. So you can only cultivate your land.
When you
Nigeria is your land.
Actually. By birth, it's your land. So don't give up on it. Don't abandon
Nigeria.
Your land because you feel like there's a lot of resistance. You know.
You just know that they
get involved, get aware,
and we will spend time to build that.
And you have the power. You actually do have the power to bring true and lasting change.
So this is a very crucial conversation.
It is.
We just have to, because we've been talking about it a lot in our personal spaces, and my wife just woke up and I see.
Let's talk about this.
Oh wow, we're going political. I love this. I brought my suit. Say, I like this kind of conversation.
Thank you so much.
Let's bring it to the fore.
Future President of Nigeria.
Thank you very much. How you doing?
I'm very well, sir.
Very good.
Yes.
And that thing, all those things that I said, I hold myself accountable. I have to watch this video myself.
All right. So we hope this has brought a
pivotal,
something inside your heart,
intellectual, political,
to
educational,
take action and don't be indifferent. You can't afford to be indifferent about what's going on in Nigeria, especially if you are young. Like you can't afford.
And don't be a social media protester, please. Don't be a social media change maker.
Social media is powerful.
It's powerful, but then don't
just be there only.
Because the places where they don't like,
social media is powerful, MK.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Social media is powerful. Social media is powerful. You know that was what was told to Peter Obi then.
Let me ask you something.
Social media is powerful.
Was it social media that ruled the case? That said the election is
MK, let me tell you.
Whatever.
You see, social media is powerful. Do you know that? Should I tell you something?
I know.
No, think about it. No, think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Okay, think about it now. For the first time, the impact that Labour Party had. This wasn't even a known opposition party.
Oh yeah. See, so that's what I'm saying.
I get your point.
What's my point?
Your point is the fact that at the end of the day, I mean, there is the places that would determine what the final results are, right? Ended up not being under being in the favor of the people. I get your point.
No, my point is that you were close. My point is that the places where the final decisions that matter will be made, social media had no leg there. So, for example, Mahmoud that had to go and announce by 4 a.m.
So what?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I get your point.
Peter Obi was showing us the step-by-step procedures. That's why it makes sense now. Get the political party, which he did. Do the election, they rigged it, which they did. Okay, now the next case, take it to the court. We went from federal court to appeal court to Supreme Court. Now follow all those process. That was when it now opened to all of us that so even the Supreme Court, everybody was there tweeting. So what's now the hope for the common man?
Wait, MK. Did you hear that what you said? Like everybody started tweeting. So if not for social media, the awareness of the porosity of the system. No, I'm not saying.
You're sounding like I'm saying this social media.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You said do not be social media. No, I feel like you should have said do not be social. Don't be active on social media alone.
You didn't wait for me to say alone.
No.
I did I was saying the middle of my sentence when you said no.
I'm sorry.
Do not be a social media politician alone.
Okay.
Don't be a social media activist alone. Don't be a social media protester alone.
Get into the
system. You need to be in the system, because the people that are making the evils to persist, they are in the system. So you have to go and meet them where they are. So if you are a judge, you can say no, I don't want. If there are 5 supreme judges and 3 of them say, don't worry now, let them bring the case here, all this thing they are doing, all this high court, all this, they're the CFS.
All right, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment.
Honestly, this
till next time.
this
Bye for now.
Like to talk about.
Bye for now.